Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podium, Cliff Inskip, President of Polar Star Advisory Services, Inc., and Chair of the National Awards for Innovation and Excellence in Public-Private Partnerships.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the C2P3 Awards for Innovation and Excellence in Public-Private Partnerships. 5 very generous sponsors have joined the Council this year in sponsoring the 2019 awards. They are the gold sponsor, PricewaterhouseCoopers, and 4 silver sponsors, Stonebridge Financial Corporation, Davies Ward, Phillips and Weinberg, McCarthy Tétrault, and Intech Risk Management. I would also like to thank the awards panel members. They're the ones that do all the work for their support. The starting lineup for this year had 8 panelists, and they are Joanne Mullen, partner with PricewaterhouseCoopers, Peter Hepburn, Managing Director and Head of Infrastructure and Project Finance with National Bank, Alan Massicot from Montreal, partner with Blake Castles and Graydon, Alan Russell, Professor Civil Engineering at UBC in Vancouver, Rupesh Amin, founder and CEO of Concora Capital Partners, Inc., Lindsay Wright, Manager of Global Infrastructure with KPMG, Godin Sibé, partner with the Real Property and Planning Group for McCarthy Tétrault, and Sharik Alvi, Managing Director of Infrastructure and Project Financing for CIBC. So the National Awards for Innovation and Excellence in P3s were established in 1998. Hard to believe, I think I was there for the original. First, to celebrate the achievements of all levels of government and their private sector partners, and second, to provide models to inspire other partnerships both here in Canada and abroad. These award-winning partnerships have demonstrated innovation and excellence in providing needed public infrastructure services and facilities. As well as celebrating the achievements of the award winners, the Council documents significant partnerships through case studies. These are intended to enhance our understanding of P3s and help others develop successful P3s. The case studies are distributed to the Council's 300-plus member organization from the business communities and all levels of government across Canada. Summaries of each award-winning project are also available on their website. And now it's time for the awards presentations. Thank you.
The Windsor-Detroit Corridor is the busiest commercial land border crossing between Canada and the United States and is one of the main international corridors in all of North America. This P3 project includes the design, build, finance, operation, and maintenance of a new 6-lane cable-stayed bridge across the Detroit River. The main span of 853 meters will be the longest in North America and one of the largest in the world. The project also features 2 secured ports of entry, a tolling system, and the completion of the Michigan Interchange, which will create a streamlined highway corridor from the existing Right Honorable Herb Gray Parkway in Windsor to the I-75 in Detroit. This project is complex for many reasons: its size, its location, and the fact it has to contend with risk factors unique to both countries. All of this required close collaboration with the Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority to negotiate a risk profile that satisfied the lending community. This work may also form the basis of future cross-border transactions. Here to present the Gold Award for project financing for the Gordie Howe International Bridge Project, Joanne Mullen, partner with PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP.
Good afternoon, bon après-midi. The total contract value of the Gordie Howe International Bridge is $5.7 billion and represents a $3.3 billion capital investment by the Government of Canada during construction. The capital payment structure for this initiative required the project company to finance the first 15% of the capital costs. After this threshold is reached, the Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority will make the construction progress payments. In order to fund the remaining costs during construction, more than $1 billion of private financing was raised, including a long-term and medium-term bond issuance in the Canadian markets totaling $446 million, short-term financing, including a $587 million bank loan, and $93 million in private equity injected by the consortium members. Using the P3 model for the project will result in estimated savings of approximately $562.8 million when compared to traditional procurement methods. To accept this award is Bryce Phillips, Chief Executive Officer of the Windsor-Detroit Bridge Authority, and Aaron Epstein, Chief Executive Officer with Bridging North America General Partnership.
The Tlichon All-Season Road Project consists of the design, build, finance, operation, and maintenance of a 97-kilometer all-season gravel highway. This road will link the remote northern community of Wati with its neighbors in the Northwest Territories. Currently, a winter road connects Wati with Highway 3, but increasingly variable climatic conditions have led to difficulties in constructing and maintaining this road. This new highway is expected to make travel easier, more economical, and reliable. The project agreement requires the concessionaire to design, build, finance, operate, and provide maintenance and other specified services for 25 years. In addition to the road, the project is also building 15 water crossings, including 4 bridges. Here to present the Gold Award for Project Development for the Tlichon All-Season Road Project is Omar Malik, Vice President of Project Financing and Infrastructure with Stonebridge Financial Corporation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Much of the highway system in the Northwest Territories was constructed in the 1960s through the Federal Roads to Resources program, but it was never completed as planned and is one of the most pressing infrastructure needs in the territory. Highway expansion is also needed to improve community connections and enable resource development. The Tlichon All-Season Road is a priority transportation corridor. It is expected to lower the cost of living for local communities, improve their quality of life, and boost sustainable resource development, tourism, and other economic activities. The Tlichon government also exercised its option to take a 20% equity ownership interest in the project, making it a co-investor with Kiewit Development in North Star Infrastructure GP. This move makes them among the first Indigenous governments in North America to take a cash-funded equity stake in a P3 project. To accept this award is Sandy Kalgutkar, Associate Deputy Minister of the Department of Infrastructure for the Government of the Northwest Territories, Chief Alphonse Nitsiza, Chief of Wati, representing the Tlichon government, and Sam Chai, President of Kiewit Development Company, representing North Star Infrastructure GP Consortia.
This gigantic facility near the Calgary International Airport can hold more than 500 standard 12-meter buses and is the largest indoor compressed natural gas bus fueling complex in North America and one of the largest in the world. The compressed natural gas buses are quieter and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This facility will support the bus fleet's growth over the next 30 years. But not only are the buses using greenhouse gas reducing technology, this showpiece facility is an impressive example of infrastructure built and designed to incorporate sustainability. It has an innovative top-down ventilation system that safely and efficiently removes air contaminants and has a rainwater harvesting system for washing its buses. The diesel bus fleet at the new facility will also be stored indoors, eliminating the need to run the engines overnight to keep them warm. Here to present the Silver Award for Infrastructure for the Stoney CNG Bus Storage and Transit Facility is Linda Brown, partner with McCarthy Tétrault LLP.
The facility represents the first time a major infrastructure project has been delivered in the City of Calgary using a P3 delivery model. It is a LEED Gold facility. The P3 was financed with a mix of public and private funds. Private financing was provided by Plenary Infrastructure and is comprised of long-term bank debt and $12 million in equity. The City of Calgary contributed $67 million and Infrastructure Canada contributed $44 million. The value for money report demonstrates an estimated cost saving of $162.6 million by delivering the project using a P3 approach in comparison to a conventional delivery method. To accept this award is Danny Pandey, Commercial Manager for the Green Line with the City of Calgary, and Angela Clayton, Group Head of Buildings Division with Plenary Group.
This cutting-edge facility will help protect Canada's heritage and cultural treasures for generations to come. The Gatineau II project will be the world's largest preservation facility, equipped with a high-tech automated archive storage and retrieval system. It will also be the first net-zero carbon archival facility in the Americas. The project involves the design and construction of a new preservation facility and optimization of specific vaults in the existing preservation center. It also includes financing, energy, retrofitting, facility maintenance, and life cycle of both the new and the existing archival facilities. The vaults are located well above grade, directly above program spaces and staff areas on the ground floor. The risk of water damage is further mitigated by the buffer zone surrounding the concrete vaults in the interior on all sides, as well as with roof drainage that draws rainwater away from the vault ceilings to prevent water accumulation. Inside the vaults, strict requirements for temperature and humidity serve to maximize the storage life of the collection. Here to present the Silver Award for Project Development for the Library and Archives Canada's Gatineau II project is Fraser Roberts, the Chief Executive Officer for Intech Risk Management.
Good afternoon. The Library and Archives Canada's Gatineau II project is one of the first federal government vertical infrastructure P3s. The P3 model was selected as particularly relevant for this project given the client's objectives of renewing its real property portfolio with sustainable, reliable, and highly efficient facilities that will provide long-term storage and preservation of textual records and archives of national importance. The project is expected to establish a new benchmark for state-of-the-art archival facilities worldwide. A value for money assessment estimated the P3 model would achieve cost savings of $46 million for the Government of Canada, and an updated VFM after financial close is currently underway, which is expected to demonstrate an even greater value for money. To accept this award is Scott Hamilton, the Director General for Real Property for Library and Archives Canada, and Angela Clayton, the Group Head of the Buildings Division for Plenary Group.
construction is underway on Ontario's first high-rise courthouse in Toronto's downtown core. This facility will amalgamate 6 Ontario Court of Justice criminal courthouses in one new, accessible location. Located adjacent to Toronto City Hall, the new courthouse will have 63 courtrooms and 10 conference rooms. The project also includes the first Indigenous Learning Centre in an Ontario courthouse. The new courthouse will be designed and built to meet the LEED Silver standard, which recognizes buildings with reduced environmental impacts. It is also noteworthy for its design considerations and its significant stakeholder consultations to improve access to justice and enhance operational efficiencies, as well as for its efforts to commemorate the rich cultural and heritage value of the site.
Here to present the Silver Award for Project Development for the New Toronto Courthouse Project is William Buckner, partner with Davies, Ward, Phillips & Weinberg, LLP.
Good evening. The new Toronto Courthouse will be the first of its kind in Ontario, but scale is not the only unique aspect. The design team, led by world-renowned and Paris-based architects Renzo Piano Building Workshop, the project demonstrates that value for money can be achieved without compromising design excellence. In addition to amalgamating various court operations in one downtown location, Ellis Don incorporated certain design, innovation, and modernization measures with the ultimate goal of improving access to justice in Ontario. The value for money report on the project demonstrates estimated cost savings of $228.7 million by delivering the project using the P3 approach in comparison to traditional delivery model. To accept the award is Anthony Lou Tam, Manager in Capital Projects and Strategic Initiatives with the Ontario Ministry of the Attorney General, Reza Asadikia, the Director of Project Delivery with Infrastructure Ontario, and Danny Giacomo, the Vice President in Public Infrastructure with Ellis Don Capital.
Congratulations to all of our winners, very deserving, and thank you again to our sponsors, gold sponsor PricewaterhouseCoopers, and silver sponsors Stonebridge Financial Corporation, Davies, Ward, Phillips & Weinberg LLP, McCarthy Tetros LLP, and Intech Risk Management. That comes to the conclusion of our awards for this year. Thank you.